哦，好吃哦。
哇，感觉多啊！
我觉得他们可以把一个很普通的东西啊，做成很 high level。
One potong dinner.
Bisa makan. Oh. Halo. Kali pertama tinggal di Chinatown, Jakarta.
这个是红豆啊。
哦，
哦，不是煮肠粉，这是。Not too edible 啦。
现在我们在一个车站的下面，阿西亚 Indonesia 2023年，我们看到一些卖吃的，我们打算试一点，看一下有什么好吃的。ini otak-otak ikan. Oh. Ini 是鸡肉，应该是crispy。这应该是马铃薯啊。Goodbye. Yes. Ini nasi. 我们买到4片，因为他没有先找我们，所以我们给多啊，就给多1片。然后这个是炸豆腐啊，应该是。Yes。热。
Wow. Good. You see inside the tofu.
Very good。很甜，很 crispy。它的班蛋味很香。So the whole thing is like this. I think the middle is a bit soft.
This one is soft.
No soft. Very interesting thing about it.
Very interesting.
Crispy tahu.
对不对？
它的豆腐有一点那种酸酸这样的，很纯正的豆腐，好吃哦。再加上它的辣椒粉，不会很辣，很flavorful。I like it。应该是烤钱，我突然有那种日本的感觉。这个车站，果然真的是日本人做的。
A few moments later.
Very interesting 啊。
哇，the first time we get a mixed feeling 啊。第一个应该是最老的啦。
You can see the Netherlands pattern here.
Yes. 他们有 Japanese style here. 雨伞。这个是那个最老的火车站了，这个大国度。我觉得这个 building 应该是那个。
This is the old Netherlands building 啦。
Maybe. Now become their museum already. Hey, this one nice. This one. Pulau. This one is the egg. Many stores. See what? 可是很多档都是卖一模一样的东西。But this ayah debu looks good as well.
Ace the Boo. You know what is this 啊？
小菜乖哦 ，very nice。什么香？Telur gulung berapa?
Satunya 2.000-an om.
Satunya 2.000. 4 lah.
4.
那个很惨啊，好像不可能要蹲住这对，这样转来了，不会跌的那个鸡蛋。
Wah, tak jatuh ah.
Tak jatuh bawah. Menarik. Wah. 我们现在坐在一个类似这样的地方，全部都这样子做，所以我们也跟着啦，入乡随俗了。现在还要开始 try 这个德乐古龙了。Very interesting. Very good, right? 它有一点不懂什么 sauce 来的哦，好像酱油。Nothing to say. 鸡蛋 also can cook like this. 我觉得他们可以把一个很普通的东西啊，煮成很 high level. This 德乐古龙啊 ，favorite dish. Menu. 哇，这个也是鸡蛋，德乐贝贝，哇 remix 的。
Cái đồ ayam goreng
Yes.
Okay, don't know if this kind of taste one.
Now I also very curious already. 很像那个 you know the pork loaf 啊，哇 ，very interesting， 好像有点在吃饭的感觉。白赖的德乐古龙哦，legendary mee goreng 啦。This looks quite plain 啊。Let's see. This really plain a bit. 这个是它的干凤还有白杨，还有菜。Very good.
Very good.
So 这边应该是他们最古老的一个区，这里有这个应该是。那我们去这个 museum， Jakarta Museum。
Boleh masuk?
Tiketnya sana ya?
Yes.
Do you have
Yeah.
someone that can guide us through?
We are a tour guide.
Oh,
Where do you come from?
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Oh, so you can speak Malay?
Somehow.
Yes. Tapi ada sedikit beza dengan bahasa Indonesia.
One of the oldest kingdom in Indonesia. Tarumanegara Kingdom was believed in Hinduism and Buddhism.
Oh, Vishnu. Yes. Form 4 sejarah.
Ya, Brahma Vishnu.
Brahma, Vishnu, yes.
So after they found out the bronze, they left out all of the stone
Human remains.
in the West Java. This is the proof that they are. Theirs was almost like more than 300 years.
This building is built by the Netherlands.
Yeah, by the Netherlands.
Oh. Oh, ini bahasa Jawa.
Ini bahasa Jawa, Javas ke Bang Tengahnya. They didn't do the real estate. Yeah, it's a real thing. You can
What's this?
touch it. It's a bowl for
Hive to the lake. So
hide
the
your leg.
people can walk.
So you hold three. And in here, you can put around 30 people.
Wow.
For the boys only. Yeah. Be careful.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, what is that? What is that?
The iconic of the Jakarta, ondel-ondel.
Ondel.
It's from the. Be careful. It's one shorter than the men's. Yeah, it's shorter. 65 centimeters, and in here only 1 meter.
Is there a door?
I think there is a door or
I
something.
want to close him up. Wow.
There is no door.
Very sticky situation.
Put them here, let them die here.
Oh no. Wow, very low is. This is very low. Thank you so much for bringing us around.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want to buy some souvenir, you can buy them.
Okay, yeah, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you. 个应该不错，因为我发觉到它的饭是一搞一搞。哇，好吃。
Ini orang pagi makan punya, ini boleh makan?
Makan.
Bisa makan? Oh.
Buat dimakan.
Biasanya buat apa masakan?
Goreng.
Oh, goreng. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I think Chinese people used to do the 天气粥啊。Hello.
Hello. Very interesting.
Wow, this
I
one
think
we
this is
move
also
one.
alive.
This one also a live one. 你看那个里面是那个是很像那种蜗牛啊。
找什么？
哦，找手啊，我看看一下，这里有什么比较畅销，很多人买
开心的，
这几个啦。
，very interesting。
Very interesting.
Namhin.
This is
最贵。
mooncake.
这个是什么
这个
饼？
月饼来的。
月饼、榴莲，
哦
榴莲月饼
那个不是月饼。
月饼一样样。
这个也是月饼
对月饼。
哦。
哇，
Very interesting. Very interesting. I think I need to buy already.
老板，你会说其他的那个方言？广东，
你是一个广东话
客家
点点，
哦，一点点。
哦。
你是什么人？哪里？
我爸爸广东，
广东
我妈妈
哦。
福建，福建。
哦，福建。
哦，我是客家。
哦，好
客家
的。
客家。
福建福州。
Ke Hokkien. Kami dari Malaysia.
Dari Malaysia.
Kali pertama kami singgah di Chinatown, Jakarta.
Oh, baru pertama.
Baru kali pertama.
Kali pertama datang. The things that you guys cannot.
说这个是一个很像 Chinatown 里面的一个商场。是我们在一个印尼的一个酒家之类的，都在卖那种华人食物啊。来吃这个叫什么？这个不是猪肠粉，这是腰炸怪猪肠粉。没有看过。我们先试下它的味道怎么样？Cheers。哇，这样久啊，应该是有点复杂。
I will make my final comment after this piece. I am a personal fan of Yao Zhang Guan. I love Ji Chong Guan. I love the oyster sauce. But I'm questioning myself the reason of putting these three things together. Well, when you put these three things together, it's not so edible like I say.
Wow, this thing you put on the plate and then you pour the sauce. Actually think this is a very interesting combination. Maybe we already used to be a Malaysian, we already used to the culture of the Malaysian Chinese finger barang. Actually not that bad lah. It's just not suitable to our taste.
That's why I say I know suit this one very much.